Hey, honey badgers. Today is a kind of overcast, well, not kind of, it is really overcast and currently raining, actually, now that I look outside the window. Currently raining fall afternoon. I think it's November 10th when I'm filming this. And I had a couple other videos planned that I was originally going to edit and upload prior to this one, but then I realized with those videos, there's a couple little tweaks and things I need to add to them, extra little things for you guys to those videos. So those are going to be backburnered for a second. So I figured I would go ahead and film this one because this was also on my list to film. And this shouldn't be a terribly long video. Usually whenever I do the premium purchases, the canvases, I like to give each of the premium canvases their own video, even though I think when I ordered this one, I bought this one and one other one from Dreamer Designs in my order. But yeah, with the premium canvases, I know a lot of people who are new to diamond painting. The first time you go to a premium company, it's kind of a big nervous thing because you're like, is it going to be worth the money? Usually with budget companies, you're usually okay. And even if you only pay a few bucks, you can usually justify it with that. Well, like, well, if something goes wrong, I only paid like $4 or $5 or whatever you pay. But with the premium companies, I know people are a lot more concerned with, if I pay this dollar amount, is it worth it? What is actually in the kit? All of those questions. So that's why I like to give each canvas from the budget companies their own walkthrough, basically. So this is one I bought a couple months ago, I think, but I checked Dreamer Designs website today, and this is still showing as actively available. I think it's in one of their sale listings. I'll have it linked below. But this is called One's Enough, or One's Enough. I was trying to say One Is Enough, but that's basically what it is. One's Enough by Brenda Harris Tustian. And this is a 40 by 40. And one thing I noticed that I like about Dreamer Designs is they tell you on the canvas that the actual design size is 40 by 40. And another thing with Dreamer Designs, just one little trait they put on their canvases, is they give you an extra little border around your image. You're not going to put any drills. You see this line here above where the actual symbols are. You're not going to put any drills on that. That's just to give you an extra little finished look to where like your drills are going to stop and then you're going to have that little extra bit of border there. So that's a nice little touch they do. But yeah, this is a 40 by 40. If you're new to Dreamer Design canvases, they all come with the premium, felted back, scalloped edge look to them. One of the main reasons they do this, I just thought I would mention this because I thought it was kind of funny. One of the main reasons they do this is to avoid extra fraying. When you buy budget kits, a lot of times you have that rough edge and there'll be strings hanging off and all of that. So they put this edge on there to minimize that. But then I just noticed this is actually starting to fray just a tiny bit. Not anything I would actually worry about. I kind of cracked up when I saw that. So I thought I would mention that for anybody that was wondering what's the purpose of that. So this canvas comes with 46 colors. Oh, I should probably mention this is a square canvas or a square kit. So if you're not into doing squares, I'm so sorry. As far as I know, I don't think this particular one is available in rounds just yet. I know some people are a little bit hesitant to get into squares. Some people love squares. Other people, it's not their thing, which I can totally get. I do either one. The only reason I tend to prefer rounds is that I myself am a little bit more proficient with multi-placing on rounds. So that's the only reason I tend to buy more round kits, is that I can just get through them a little bit faster. So I feel a little bit more accomplished. But I don't have any issue with doing squares if I make the extra time to work on them. And this only being a 40 by 40, it's not overwhelming. I think sometimes when you get into the square kits that are like the monster, like 50 by 90 or whatever, those can get a little bit intimidating to place squares and have them, because I feel like with squares you have to be a little bit more precise with the lining up. I feel like a lot of times rounds can be a little bit more forgiving. Whenever I've worked on squares, I feel like anytime I don't have them exactly lined up, it, for some reason, my eye notices it way more on a square canvas. So yeah, there are other kits on Dreamer Designs where they give you the option, but as far as I know, I think right now this one is only available in a square. So something to keep in mind if that's not your jam. So if you've never bought from Dreamer Designs before, I'll go through all the extras. This came in one of those woven. It's not really. I don't know, I hesitate to call it a canvas, just woven material bag. I forget what this actual material is called, but better than the plastic wrap that usually comes around budget canvases. But it's branded. Typically, everything that comes from Dreamer Designs, they put their brand all over it. It also comes with instruction sheets, so if you've never done this before, it'll tell you how to do that. It also gives you a 15% off coupon code for your next purchase. And then also, I didn't notice this before on canvases. It's probably on all of them. I just didn't pay attention. But they have a thing on here that says if you want to, you can tag them when you finish it and upload a picture on your social media. You can use that to tag them and maybe featured on their channels. Don't know. So one of the other things I really liked about this was, for this being a 40 by 40, which typically in the diamond painting community, that's considered on the smaller size. There's a lot of people that have been doing Diamond Art Club for years that do like the giant canvases, gallery level size, take up your whole wall canvases. So a lot of times they consider anything 40 by 40 and under the snack size. But there's plenty of people in the diamond painting community that are on limited space and limited budget, and this is a perfect size for them. And also, they're not overwhelmed by the size. And one of the things I liked about this is that even for a 40 by 40, there are 5 ABs crammed into this thing. 5 ABs. You remember when I did that video not too long ago with, I think it was Oraloa, the Amara and the book, and there was only like 3, I think, in that one, and that one was like twice the size of this one. So I thought I would give that a shout out for those who are fans of ABs. It also comes with your typical sticker sheet, labeling sheet that tends to come in all of the premium packages. This whole thing is printed on a sticker sheet, so you can cut this down, you can peel these off. They also come with blank ones if you want to write your own coding system in there. If you have an inventory book, they give you a start and end date sticker that you can cut down and put in your inventory book. And they even give you this cute little I love diamond painting sticker, which is nice. So that's in there. And then this is what all comes in this kit. Oh, I guess I should also mention this this particular kit was also listed as new style kit. If you've done older kits with Dreamer Designs, that's something to note, that this one is one of the upgraded versions, I guess, with their new system, or new, what do you call it, materials. So you have your smaller, this I would call sort of like it's almost like a flannel material. Again, branded little cinch bag. And then this is what all comes in your kit. You get a couple of the pen squishies in purple. You get this to wipe away dust, debris, anything that gets on your canvas. You got that to get that off. And then I wasn't sure about this, but I heard somebody else mention that this is maybe for straightening squares or popping off squares if you need to, that end. I'm not entirely sure. I just use tweezers when I need to adjust my squares. But whenever I've gotten these before, they always have that little bit of plastic. That might be a machinery thing for when they're making them. It just pops off that way. But they all seem to have that extra little piece of plastic hanging off there. But yeah, comes with a little debris brush for when you're done. Whole whopping bag of baggies. That's nice. Branded tweezer, metal tweezer with the protective cap. This is the flat edge Yeah, this is the, well, it's got, you know, pointed tip, but flat edge, not slanted edge. But yeah, again, branded stuff. A couple of the plastic sparkly pens. You get the thicker style plastic set of multi-placers. So you got like a 4-placer, and then I think this one's like a 5 or a 6, if I remember right. So you get those, and then you get a straightener attachment to straighten your drills if they get crooked. A couple bins of wax, purple wax, again branded. And then you get the purple tray, which, yeah, also branded, purple sparkle tray. And then you get these, which I think is part of like the new style, where you can, let me see if I can do this one-handed. You can clip these onto the edge. I don't actually use these really when I diamond paint, but it's kind of a cool feature. So the idea is you clip those on, and then you can do, in theory, separate colors of drills. I particularly don't trust these because I feel like drills can easily get up under them, but you could also do it in a way where it's like, you know, you have drills and then maybe like a trash section or something. I don't know. But that's there if you want to use those. So that's what all comes in your kit bag. So then I'll go over the special drills here. I looked at the canvas and it looks like nothing as far as AB drills is going on the bunny itself. It's all going to be in the curtain and the flowers and tapestry in the background. So you get this sort of orangey peachy AB, and then you get a pinkish red AB, a sort of spring green AB for the leaves of the flowers. You get some white AB, and then a yellow AB. And then everything else from there, I think, is standard AB. So you have this sort of, like a latte brown type color for, I'm guessing, the bunny. And some more yellow and red for the flowers. Some more oranges and yellows for the flowers. Some standard white. Hold on, there's a curl in the thing. Okay. Some more brown for the bunny. Some greens, lighter greens for the leaves. Some more greens for the leaves. Another sort of orangish red color. Some darker greens for the leaves. This is all, that's like a flowered tapestry curtain in the background. That's where all that green is going. This yellow, I think, is also going to be worked into the bunny. And then you get some kind of burgundy-ish tone colors. I think that's mainly going in the tablecloth area back here. Some darker browns for the bunny. I think this sort of peachy tone is going around the bunny ears inside, as is that one, I believe. And then some more bright yellow. So this, looking at the number of drills in each of these bags, this looks to be one of those ones where, yeah, it'll say there's 46 colors, but there's only, it looks like there's only like a handful of colors in each one. So you see how little there is of these pinks. A lot of those drills look this way. So I'm thinking this one could go relatively fast putting together. There's some grays, it looks like. It's a gray, but it looks like there's a slight greenish tone in there, so that could be for some shading. There's some more pinks. I think these pinks are probably actually going to go around the flowers, maybe. 3371, I think that's a dark brown. And that looks like kind of a coral orange. And sort of a minty style green. some more bright orange. See, there's like barely any of that in there, but I think it's one of those things where it's like I think that bright orange is probably going to go in those flowers. It'll be a little bit, but it'll help pop things out more than you might think. Some more dark brown, more dark green, some more bright green. And then there's a black and white floor under the money, so there's going to be a whole bunch of 310 to make up those squares, and probably up in this curtain shading up here. So yeah, there's 3 bags of 310 for that. Some more gray, some more red. Hold on, it's twisted again. Okay. More gray. A lot of these colors look pretty similar. That looks like a light gray with maybe a tinge of green. This sort of orangish brown I think is going up in here. And then some more oranges there, which could be maybe down in the sunflower and stuff here. So yeah, a lot of the colors look pretty similar, but I think that'll actually work nice to make, you know, that sort of natural shading gradient look to everything. So yeah, that's the whole thing overall. Really simple, really cute, small project. So it's nice if you just want something that, you know, you're, like I said, you're not going to be overwhelmed by. You can, if you're not one of those like chronic diamond painters who's like going through canvas, if you're one of those people that, you know, just sort of does this casually and just likes having something kind of on your work table, but is not stressing you out, this is probably a good canvas for that. Because, you know, you can easily divide something like this up into little squares and be like, okay, well, I'm just going to do like this little corner before bed, or like this little corner after lunch or something like that. Especially if you work from home and you need that sort of mental break, or if you're going to school or whatever it is you got going on, if you need like a little bit of a mental break from the kid, whatever is going on in your house, you know, you can divide this up to where you can have 10-15 minutes of you time a little bit each day. And before you know it, you know, maybe at like a couple weeks or at the end of the month or something, you have this cute ass bunny looking at you on the wall. So yeah, just thought I would knock this unboxing out. Like I said, this is One's Enough by Brenda Harris. I will link it down below. And yeah, not sponsored or anything. I don't have a code for you, sorry. You can always use this one, 15% off your next purchase if you want to try that one out. Other than that, I don't have any affiliate code for you on this one. So yeah, just thought I would share. Let me know if you got this one or if you found something else pretty cool over at Dreamer Designs, and we will talk later. Bye, guys.